All right. So we got day 100. This is Samuel 9 through 12. Samuel 9 through 12. All right. So now Samuel's going to go out there and he's going to hearken unto the voice of the people, and he's going to appoint them a king. Now there was a man of Benjamin whose name was Kish, the son of Abiel, the son of Zeor, the son of Beckroth, a son of Ephah, a Benjamite, a mighty man of power. And he had a son whose name was Saul, a choice young man and a goodly. And there was not among them the children of Israel a goodlier person than he. From his shoulders upward he was higher than any of the people. And the asses of Kish and Saul's father were lost. And Kish said unto Saul his son, Take now one of the servants with thee, and go arise and seek the asses. And he passed through Mount Ephraim, and passed through the land of Shalisha, and then found them not. Then they passed through the land of Shalem, and they were not. And he passed through the land of the Benjamites, but they found them not. And they were come into the land of Zupher. And Saul said to his servants that was with him, Come, and let us return, lest my father leave caring for the asses, and take thought for us. And he said unto him, Behold, now there is a city, a man of God, and he is an honorable man. All that he saith come surely pass. Now let him go hither, and peradventure he can show us our way that we should go. Then said Saul to his servants, But, behold, if we go, what shall we bring the man? For the bread is spent in our vessels, and there is none present to bring to the man of God. What have we? And the servant answered and Saul again and said, Behold, I have here at hand a fourth part of a shekel of silver, that I will give the man of God to tell us our way. Before time in Israel, when the man went to inquire of God, thus he spake, Come, and let us go to the seer, for he that is now called a prophet was before time called a seer. And then said Saul to his servant, Well said, Come, let us go. And so they went into the city where the man of God was. And as they went up the hill to the city, they found young maidens going out to draw water. And they said unto them, Is the seer here? And they answered them and said, He is, behold, he is before you. Make haste now, for he came today to the city, for there is a sacrifice of the people today in the high place. As soon as ye become straight into the city, ye shall straightway find him, before he go up to the high place to eat. For the people will not eat until he come, because he doth bless the sacrifice, and afterwards they eat that be bidden. Now therefore get you up for about this time, and ye shall find him. And they went up into the city. When they were come into the city, behold, Samuel came out against them, for to go up to the high place. Now Jehovah had told Samuel in his ear the day before Saul came, saying, Tomorrow, about this time, I will send thee a man out of the land of Benjamin, and thou shalt anoint him to be captain over my people, Israel, and that he shall save my people out of the hand of the Philistines, for I have looked upon my people, because their cry is come unto me. And when Samuel saw Saul, and Jehovah said unto him, Behold, the man whom I spake to of thee, this is the same, shall reign over my people. And Saul drew near to Samuel in the gate, and said, Tell me, I pray thee, where is the house of the seer is? And Samuel answered Saul, and said, I am the seer. Go up before me unto the high place, for ye shall eat with me today. And tomorrow I will let thee go, and I will tell thee all that is in thy heart. And as for thy asses that were lost 3 days ago, set not thy mind on them, for they are found. And on whom is all thy desire of Israel? It is not on thee, and not on thy father's house. And Saul answered and said, Am I not a Benjamite, of the smallest of the tribes of Israel? and my family the least of all the families of the tribe of Benjamin? Therefore, then speakest thou to me. And Samuel took Saul, his servant, and brought them into the parlor, and made them sit in the chiefest place among them that were bidden, which were about 30 persons. And Samuel said unto the cook, Bring the portion which I gave thee, which I said unto thee, set it by thee. And the cook took up the shoulder, and that which was upon it, and set it before Saul. And Samuel said, Behold, which is left, set before thee, and eat. For unto this time hath it been kept for thee since. And I said, I have invited the people. So Saul did eat with Samuel that day. And when they were come down from the high place unto the city, Samuel communed with Saul upon the top of the house. And they arose early, and it came to pass about the spring of the day. They arose early, and it came to pass about the spring of the day, that Samuel called Saul to the top of the house, saying, Up, that I might send thee away. And Saul arose, and they went out, both of them, and Samuel abroad. And as they were going down to the end of the city, Samuel said to Saul, Bid the servant pass on before us. And he passed on. But stand thou still a while, that I may show thee the word of God. Chapter 10. And when Samuel took a vial of oil and poured it upon his head, and kissed him, and said, It is not because of Jehovah hath I anointed thee to be a captain over his inheritance. When thou art departed from me today, then thou shalt find 2 men by Rachel's sepulchre, and the border of Benjamin, at Zelah, and they will say unto thee, The asses of which you went to seek are found. And lo, thy father hath left the care of the asses, and sorroweth for you, saying, What shall I do for my son? Then thou shalt go on forward from hence, and thou shalt come to the plain of Tabor, and there shall meet thee 3 men going up to God of Bethel, carrying 3 kids, and another carrying 3 loaves of bread, and another carrying a bottle of wine. And they will salute thee, and give thee 2 loaves of bread, which thou shalt receive of their hands. And after that thou shalt come to the hill of God, where is the garrison of the Philistines. And it shall come to pass, when thou art come hither into the city, that thou shalt meet a company of prophets coming down from the high place, with a psaltery and a tabret and a pipe and a harp before them. And they shall prophesy. And the Spirit of Jehovah will come upon thee, and thou shalt prophesy with them. And thou shalt be turned into another man. Chapter 7. And let it be, when these signs are come unto thee, that thou shalt do occasion to serve thee, for God is with thee. And thou shalt go down before me to Gilgal, and behold, I will come down unto thee, and offer the burnt offerings to the sacrifices of peace offerings. 7 days thou shalt tarry, till I come to thee, and show thee what thou shalt do. And it was so, that when he turned his back from them, Samuel gave him another heart. And all those signs came to pass that day. And when they came hither to the hill, behold, a company of prophets met him. And the Spirit of God came upon him, and he prophesied among them. And it came to pass, when all knew him beforetime, saw that, behold, he prophesied among the prophets. Then the people said to one another, What is this that came unto us? It's the son of Kish. Is Saul also among the prophets? And one of the same answered and said, But who is their father? Therefore it is a proverb. Is Saul also among the prophets? And when he hath made an end of prophesying, he came to the high place. And Saul's uncle said to him and to his servant, Whither went thee? And he said, To seek the asses. And when we saw they were nowhere, we came to Samuel. And Saul's uncle said, Tell me, pray thee, what Samuel said unto you. Samuel was quite famous. And Saul said unto his uncle, Oh, are you in Indonesia? Diddy and Luther, how are you, man? Okay, and Saul said unto his uncle, And he told us plainly that the asses were found, but of the matter of the kingdom whereof Samuel spake, he told him not. And Samuel called the people together unto the Lord to Mizpah. And he said unto the children of Israel, Thus saith Jehovah, God of Israel, I brought up out of Israel, out of Egypt, and delivered you out of the hand of the Egyptians, and out of the hand of all the kingdoms, and all of them that oppressed you. And ye have this day rejected your God, who himself saved you out of all your adversaries and all your tribulations, and ye have said unto him, Nay, set us a king over us. Now therefore present yourselves before Jehovah by your tribes and by your thousands. And when Samuel had caused all the tribes of Israel to come near, and the tribe of Benjamin was taken, he had caused the tribe of Benjamin to come near by their families, and the families of Matri, which was taken. And Saul the son of Kish was taken, and they sought him, and he could not be found. Therefore they inquired of Jehovah further, if the man should come hither, and Jehovah answered, Behold, he hath hid himself from among the stuff. And they ran, and they fetched him hence. And when he stood among the people, he was higher than any of the people from his shoulders upward. So Saul was a lot bigger than everybody else. And Samuel said to all the people, Ye see him, who the Lord hath chosen, that there is none like him among all the people. And all the people shouted and said, God save the king. Then Samuel told the people the manner of the kingdom, and wrote it in a book, and laid it up before Jehovah. And Samuel sent all the people away, every man to his house. And Saul also went home to Gibeah. And there went with him the band of men whose hearts God had touched. But the children of Belial said, How shall this man save us? And they despised him, and brought him no presents, but held his peace. So a good portion of the people, especially in that northern kingdom, were the children of Belial, of Baal. Then Nahash the Ammonite came up and encamped against Jabesh Gilead. And the men of Jabesh said unto Nahash, Make a covenant with us, and we will serve thee. And Nahash the Ammonite answered them, On this condition I will make a covenant with you, that I may thrust out all your right eyes, and lay it for reproach upon all of Israel. And the elders of Jabesh said unto him, Give us 7 days respite, that we may send messengers unto the coasts of, as I turn the page, Israel. And then, if there be no man to save us, we will come out to thee. Chapter 4, verse 4. Then came the messengers of Gibeah to Saul, and told the tidings in the ears of all the people. And all the people lifted up their voices and wept. And behold, Saul came after the herd out of the field, and Saul said, What aileth all the people that they weep? And they told him the tidings of the men of Jabesh. And the Spirit of God came upon Saul, and he heard those tidings, and his anger was kindled greatly. And he took a yoke of oxen, and hewed them in pieces, and sent them throughout the coast of Israel by the hands of the messengers, saying, Whoever cometh not forth after Saul and after Samuel, so shall it be done unto his oxen. And the fear of Jehovah fell on the people, and they came out with one consent. And when he numbered them in Bezek, the children of Israel were 300,000, and the men of Judah were 30,000. And they said unto the messengers that came, Thus shall ye say the men of Jabesh Gilead, Tomorrow by the time the sun be hot, ye shall have help. And the messengers came and showed it to the men of Jabesh, and they were glad. Before the men of Jabesh said, Tomorrow we will come out unto you, and you shall do with us what seemeth good unto you. And it was so on the morrow that Saul put the people in 3 companies, and they came into the midst of the host of the morning in the watch, and slew the Amorites until the heat of the day. And it came to pass, that which remained were scattered, so that 2 of them were not left together. And the people said unto Samuel, Who is he that said, Shall Saul reign over us? Bring the men that we may put them to death. And so these are the men of Baal that they be talking about. Let me say this, say that verse 12 over again. And the people said unto Samuel, Who is it that said that shall Saul reign over us? Who questions Saul? Bring the men, and then we can put them to death. And Saul said, There shall be no man put to death this day, for today Jehovah hath wrought the salvation in Israel. Then Samuel said to the people, Come, let us go to Gilgal, and renew the kingdom there. And all the people went to Gilgal. Therefore they made Saul a king before Jehovah in Gilgal. And they sacrificed the sacrifices of peace offerings before Jehovah. And there Saul and all the men of Israel rejoiced greatly. And Samuel said unto all Israel, Behold, I have hearkened unto your voice, and that all ye have said unto me, and made a king over you. Now behold, the king walketh before you, and I am old and gray-headed, and behold, my sons are with you. And I have walked before you from my childhood unto this day. Behold, here I am, witness against me before Jehovah, and before his anointed, whose ox I have taken, and whose ass I have taken, or whom I have defrauded, and whom I have oppressed, or of any have I received any bribe to blind my eyes wherewith, and I will restore you. And they said, Thou hast not defrauded us, nor oppressed us, neither hast thou taken aught any man's hand. And he said unto them, The Jehovah is witness against you, and his anointed is witness this day, that ye have not found aught in my hand. And answered, He is witness. And Samuel said unto the people, It is Jehovah that advanced Moses and Aaron, and that brought your fathers up out of the land of Egypt. Now, therefore, stand still, that I may reason with you before Jehovah of all the righteous acts of Jehovah, which he did to you and your fathers, when Jacob was come into Egypt. And your fathers cried unto Jehovah. Then Jehovah sent Moses and Aaron, which brought your fathers out of Egypt, and made them dwell in this place. And when they forgot Jehovah their God, and sold them into the hand of Sisera, captain of the host of Hazor, and into the hands of the Philistines, and into the hands of the kings of Moab, they fought against them. And they cried unto Jehovah, and said, We have sinned, because we have forsaken Jehovah, and have served Balaam and Ashtaroth. But now deliver us out of the hand of the enemies, and we will serve thee. And Jehovah sent Jerubbaal and Beldown and Japheth and Samuel, and delivered you out of the hand of your enemies on every side, and ye dwelled safe. And when ye saw that Nahash, the king of the children of Ammon, came against you, ye said unto me, Nay, but a king shall reign over us. And when the Jehovah your God was your king. Now therefore, behold the king ye have chosen, and whom you have desired, behold, Jehovah hath set a king over you. If ye will fear Jehovah, and serve him, and obey his voice, and not rebel against the commandments of Jehovah, then ye shall both, also the king reigneth over you, continue following Jehovah your God. But if ye not obey the voice of Jehovah, the voice of Jehovah was what? What they heard at Horeb from the midst of the fire. That's the 10 Commandments, people. But if you not obey the voice and rebel against the commandment of Jehovah, then the hand of Jehovah will be against you, and as it was against your fathers. Now therefore stand and see this great thing which Jehovah will do before your eyes. Is it not the wheat harvest today? I will call unto Jehovah, and he shall send thunder and rain, and that ye may perceive and see your wickedness that is great, which ye have done in the sight of Jehovah, in asking you a king. Oh boy. So Samuel called unto Jehovah, and Jehovah sent the thunder and the rain that day. And all the people greatly feared Jehovah and Samuel. And all the people said unto Samuel, Pray for thy servants unto Jehovah thy God, that we die not. For we have added unto our sins this evil, to ask for us a king. And Samuel said unto the people, Fear not. Ye have done all this wickedness, yet ye turn not aside from following Jehovah, but serve Jehovah with all your heart. So he's given them the instructions right there. What is that? Serving Jehovah? That's Deuteronomy 6. Love the God with all your heart, and all your might, and all your soul. And ye turn not aside, for then ye should go after vain things which cannot profit nor deliver you. For Jehovah will not forsake his people, his great namesake, because it has pleased Jehovah to make you his people. Moreover, for God forbid I should sin against Jehovah and ceasing to pray for you. But I will teach you the good and the right way. Only fear Jehovah and serve him in truth with all your heart, for consider how great thing he hath done for you. But if you still do wickedly, ye shall be consumed, both ye and your king. So, when the people are doing well, and they're led by a good king, things go well for them. When they have a bad king and they start looking after other gods, whoring after other gods, then things go bad for them. That's how it works. And that's what brings on the tribulation that's right in front of us. All right, folks, that is Samuel 9 through 12. Man, that's a good read. That is a good read right there. Wow. Nothing changes. God doesn't change at all. Doesn't change at all. All right, I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow with the next part of Samuel. Amen.